Hey guys and gals, it's Double B Billy Bucho, aka Wrestle Gamer, back with another installment of WGS-TV right here on the WGS YouTube channel. Now, before I get to my Impact review, I'd like to take some time out to say that today is my mother and father's 39th wedding anniversary, and I know they're not big YouTubers, but I believe it's the thought that counts. So I'd like to give a special shout out to both my mom and my dad. Happy 39th wedding anniversary. So let's go ahead and, now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with TNA Impact this week. Very interesting opening segment, Sting and Hulk Hogan. I've said it for a long time. I even said it on WGS Radio Wednesday night. We're going to have to see Sting and Hulk Hogan again. And, why? I don't understand. Why? Not that I have anything against Sting and Hulk Hogan, but you got the guys are into your 50s, into your 60s. Y'all can't go like y'all used to. The Sting and Ric Flair match from last week was god-awful. So why we got to see Sting and Hulk Hogan again? If I want to see Sting and Hulk Hogan, I'll pull out the Starrcade DVD and see their match from Starrcade. Because I guarantee you right now, guys, the match from this match that's going to happen in Bound for Glory will be utter crap. Utter garbage. The Starrcade match from 1997 will shine in comparison to the crap they're going to put on at Bound for Glory. Like I've said before, now I don't want people going on here making negative comments now. Now, I've said it before, I have the utmost respect for what Sting and Hulk Hogan have done in the past. The present is a different matter. Okay? Now, one good thing we did see in here, Eric Bischoff got clocked by Sting, and of course, anytime Eric Bischoff gets, physical, it takes him a whole show just to recover from it. Next up, we had a matchup with Mickie James and they went by Brooke Tessmacher on this particular time because Tara made the mistake of saying her name out loud on the camera. A little boo-boo from Tara. But it was a good match. Like I said, the TNA Knockout's way better when it comes to professional wrestling. And of course, Mickie James got the win over Brooke Tessmacher. Now we had Austin Aries and Jesse Sorensen for the X Division title. I'm on the bridge about that one, to be honest with you. It wasn't bad, but they took the typical heel way out. They had Kid Cash come in and distract the referee and distract Sorensen, and they ended up getting Austin Aries the win from that. Now, I believe they may have used this one. They did it this way, if I can learn to talk, to put up a feud, put more into the feud that's forming between Kid Cash and Jesse Sorensen. And if they really are going to go that route where they're going to have a rivalry between these two, then they really went a good route with it. Have Kid Cash, the heel, come in and cost Jesse Sorensen, the face, the X Division title, put more fuel to the fire, and they're probably going to cultivate this rivalry at Bound for Glory. Look for probably a match next week between Kid Cash and Jesse Sorensen where nothing gets resolved. They're probably going to play that route, or either maybe in a tag match or something, an X Division tag match, where Jesse Sorensen or a Kid Cash, in one way or another, ends up screwing one another and nothing gets resolved. It's possible it could go that route. But the way things are going, I would figure that the feud was going to culminate at Bound for Glory. And now Mexican America a couple of segments ago, I think before this match, it was filmed earlier in the day. They wanted, Anarchia wanted to get a tattoo about Mexican America, and then he's getting the tattoo. The girls step out, and then for some reason, that Anarchia asks Hernandez to pray with him about it being a good tattoo. I've never seen anyone pray before a tattoo before. It's just me. Just me. I didn't see anything wrong with it. Now think about this. He's getting a tattoo. Who do you expect to see in a tattoo parlor other than Ink? Now, I really thought that this team was broken up. I thought TNA broke up this tag team. I think they had Shannon Moore go heel and Jesse New was face. I thought the team was broken up. I guess I could be wrong. I could have been wrong. Because he had Ink jump Mexican America, and apparently they're going to make a bid for the TNA Tag Team titles, and honestly, guys, I'm really glad to see that, because the TNA Tag Team division has utterly gone south. So I'm glad we got a chance to see Ink again. Now, Jeff Hardy's back. Now, earlier in the night, Jeff Hardy got some, words of wisdom from Al Snow. Last week the guys were kind of rough on on Jeff Hardy, in particular AJ Styles. Al Snow's trying to be understanding about this, and so is Matt Morgan with the words he had with Jeff Hardy, that he's loaded with talent, and he is. He is loaded with talent, and for him to waste it on drugs is just. This will probably be something I'll save for a separate video. But anyway, that's what happened with Jeff Hardy and Matt Morgan. And then we had a segment involving Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode, which developed into having James Storm come out. Apparently, Kurt Angle was trying to play a role that James Storm had sold out and joined Immortal, which didn't happen. It turns out James Storm turned on Kurt Angle and then challenged him to a match later tonight. Then we had a tag match. Now, it was originally scheduled Bully Ray and Jerry Lynn to take on Mr. Anderson and RVD. Earlier in the night, RVD got taken out because he was found in a heap amongst a lot of chairs. So it ended up being a handicap match. Bully Ray and Jerry Lynn taking on Mr. Anderson. I want to say one thing. It was good to see Jerry Lynn in the ring. Apparently, he's suffering no ill effects from the back surgery he had to have last year. And it was really good to see him perform, because albeit, Jerry Lynn is one of the most amazing talents in TNA. He was an amazing talent in ECW, and WWE just shafted the crap out of him. So I'm just glad to see that Jerry Lynn is, one, all right physically, and two, TNA is actually utilizing him. This was a really great match. But it was just, it's handicap, Bully Ray, and right when Anderson was getting the momentum in his favor, Bully Ray pulls out the steel chain in typical heel fashion. The referee was distracted by Jerry Lynn, and Bully Ray ends up clotheslining Mr. Anderson with the steel chain and getting the win for the team. Now, Daniels came out and first said that he wasn't going to wrestle Bobby Roode because he had nothing to prove against him, and then it starts making more and more cracks about AJ Styles, and this just, devolved into a fight between AJ Styles and Daniels, and it ended up going into the Direct Auto Insurance booth. Yeah, that's one hell of a way to promote your auto insurance. It's Direct Auto Insurance. Well, wrestlers will kick the crap out of each other every time you're here. And then it ended with Kazarian trying to break it up, and then Daniels gives him the old boot south of the border. So, apparently we're going to have, it looks like we're going to have another match, another feud that's going to culminate at Bound for Glory, Daniels and AJ Styles. And then we had the main event. It was James Storm and Kurt Angle. Great match. Match of the night, in my opinion. The Bully Ray, Jerry Lynn, Mr. Anderson match is a close second. But match of the night, definitely James Storm and Kurt Angle. just a little sad that it went to a no contest. I really would have liked to see a decisive end to the match instead of having a no contest. When I say they had a no contest, they had a Fortune come out. I'm sorry, Gunner come out and come after James Storm, and then we had basically it devolved into a huge brawl in a sense. So that's how it ended up. It would have been nice to see quite possibly an ending, a decisive ending to it, but other than that, I had no complaints with the match whatsoever. Match of the night, definitely James Storm and Kurt Angle. So with that being said, guys, now I would like to know what you thought of Impact Wrestling. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/TheWrestleGamer. Don't forget to check out our main website, guys, www.TheWrestleGamershow.com. Don't forget to check that out. And with that being said, also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Every subscriber and every subscription counts and is greatly appreciated. And, of course, I will say this is my formal announcement when it comes to that. When I do reach 400 subscribers, I will make a shout-out video. It'll be my first one, but I will make a shout-out video. So, with that being said, I'm Double B Billy Bujo. Thank you very much for watching.